everybody, my name is Spammals and welcome to the end of month vlog. This is the thing we do at the end of the month where we look back at the games we played, have a little talk, see how we feel about them now time has passed. So, without any more stalling, let's begin! September 2018. What a month it's been. There's been kind of ups and downs. We'll talk about that in a little bit, but the whole thing started with a little shop of junk. This is a free-to-play game made for Game Jam and Ludum Dare 42, something like that. It was super good fun. You run a shop, people want stuff, you gotta give it to them. But they're impatient and it gets more chaotic and out of control as time goes on. I still have fond memories of it. I hope that they make it into a full game because it really deserves to be so. So do check it out. If you go to any of these videos and you want to play them yourself, there's a description box under it. There's always a download link in there. Do give it a try. Hey. Moving on. After that, we did Donut County. That was donated to the channel by the lovely Patterson. It's basically that whole IO game, but expanded. It's got a whole art style to it. It has characters, dialogue, and a backstory. And it was very cute and adorable. You got BK the raccoon, and he likes trash and getting rid of trash down holes. And because raccoons like trash. That's the whole game, basically. It went on for a little bit too long, and because there was no voice acting, it got a bit wordy for all the reading, although it was quite fun doing the voices. I think if they were to shrink the game a little bit and make it a bit more compact, it might have glowed a little bit more, but I still very much enjoyed it. Still very good fun. That's that. Moving on. Ah, yes. After this, 2 Point Hospital, the spiritual successor of Theme Hospital, has some of the same developers that worked on that game. Now, I really thought this was going to land on the channel and blow up. There's a lot of similarities to this and House Flipper. I even bring the boops back for it. But for some reason or another, it just didn't really gel. It started off okay, but just over time, it just went down and down. But the game itself is tremendously good fun. You're given an empty shell of a hospital and you got to turn it around into a money-making machine and not kill people if you can avoid it. A problem I had with it though was like the first episodes, it took around 45 minutes to film, but as time went on, it just took longer and longer to produce and it wasn't really evolving to anything. Like every hospital would introduce like just one new kind of illness or task to tackle, and it wasn't really evolving enough. We didn't do a full let's play of that, but we did 6 episodes, 6 hospitals, good times. Moving on, the Donut County carries on, 2 Point carries on. Now we do another Itch.io Game Jam because they're basically the same website. It was another Ludum Dare game called Mind If I Break. This was a runaway minecart that had gold inside of it, and you had no way of slowing it down apart from a grappling hook. You have to hook onto signs, but you're going too fast, your grapple will break. But if you go too fast around corners, you lose your gold. So you're frantically trying to slow down your minecart before you get to the bottom. That's the whole game as it currently stands, but I think as a core idea, it's great. And once again, if they were just to expand on it, they could really make something truly fun and incredible that would be worthy of Steam. So let's hope they do that, yes? Moving on. So we do a bit more 2 Point, and then what's in the box? So this was actually called This Side Up, but I thought that was a stupid name. I renamed it to What's in the Box, and this is another free-to-play game that is made for a game jam, I think. I don't know, but you're in a house, there's a box, don't touch the box. But you want to know what's in the box, and there's loads of distractions trying to get you to touch the box. It's a cute little game. Again, its core is a nice concept, but it needs a lot of sparkle to make that game like really bloom. But once again, I hope the devs continue at it because they do have a good idea. It just needs expanding on, that's all it is. After that, Lost Communication. This is the last of the Itch.io Game Jam games. It had elements of Do You Copy to it because we're a security guard in a security office and there's a dude stuck in this leviathan of an office of a basement. I don't even know where it is. You want the walkie-talkies? That's what they look like. You're like, hi mate, walkie-talkie. You have to navigate him through the corridors to the exit, but there's a ghost, and if the ghost gets him, it's game over, man, game over. So don't make it game over, make it game win. Yes. Moving on. After that, Titanic VR unboxing. We've never really done a proper like developer gift unboxing on the channel before, so this is a first. So the game developers VR education from Titanic VR, they sent me a goodie bag and I opened it on camera for you guys to enjoy the moment with me, and they got a great sense of humor. I am not David Smith! Next up is where things get a bit rocky. So Shadow of the Tomb Raider starts. Square Enix sent us a review copy of the game. Extremely thankful for that. It was a big AAA game and there was a lot of demand for it. And they didn't have enough keys, but they gave one to us. So thank you very much, Square Enix. I have mixed opinions of this game. It was a tremendously fun game and it was really fun to do it. And being the climaxing of the original trilogy, it kind of was supposed to deliver us Lara Croft becoming the Tomb Raider. There were some standout moments during it that really got my my hairs on the back of their hairs. Yeah, hairs were on hairs. That's the kind of inception going on here. As the game went on, Lara was showing some darker and darker moments, and I truly thought she was about to snap. But ultimately, the end felt very rushed. It felt very like they ran out of time and had to wrap it up pretty quickly. Lara becoming angrier didn't really seem to kind of climax into anything. It was just like build, 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 and go. But all the same, I very much enjoyed the game, just enjoying it as a whole. Like, it's a right good adventure is what it is. It is indeed. It's got some great cinematic moments. So after that, we're coming up to the back end of the month, and I don't really have a great deal of time, like, because we could start a big series, but I don't really want to kind of jump from September over to October. I like having that fresh kind of breaking point. So what am I going to do? A mini series. And with that, we do Train Sim World. There you go. Train Sim World is a train simulator like the name would suggest. You drive trains and it's in the world. It's a relatively newer game, doesn't have many trains to do in it, but as we did each episode, we did one train in one country, one train in another country, and went on like that. It's basically me goofing around. The synopsis of every episode is, I'm an idiot, I don't know what I'm doing, watch as I try to work out how to make do what I'm trying to do. Yes. The final episode being in Germany was a bit different because it is mostly a walking simulator with me trying to speak German. But I liked it, it was funny, but I was nervous I might upset my German followers and German viewers. But no, feedback from them is they also like it. They enjoy watching an Englishman trying to speak German, apparently. The Train Sim World happens, 2 Point, we do the final episode of that. Family favorite, the ship. We don't need to go into that. You guys know what the ship is. Ah, a wild card cometh from nowhere. Cabal Space Program, everybody. You want to go to space? Then join your boy Spammals. He's got his own NASA rocket team, and we're going to orbit. Anywhere else is not guaranteed. We'd previously done this once on a live stream, but this is the first time we've done it as an edited experience. Now, people had been asking if this was going to become a full series or even a mini series, but it's not going to. But that does not mean I'm not going to play it ever again. I think I'm going to keep it as a wild card, so when you least expect it, boom! There it is, we're going to space! It'd be interesting to try and make some real spacecraft, or do a real mission to the moon and back. That could be fun. Anyway, after that, Life is Strange 2. So we was unsuccessful getting a review copy of this game, they ran out. But dear supporter of the channel, Ravenclaw, she donated it to us so that we could all enjoy it, so we love her faces for that. Mwah. It's a very dark game in comparison to the originals. Like, you know, they were like magical, time travel-y, butterflies. This one is very political and it's got lots of dark undertones that, I don't know, it was kind of shocking, I guess is the right word to use there. It's a very interesting story and I'm very eager to see how it's going to evolve over time. Brand new story, completely detached from the original. It is only just beginning. Now is the time to get on this train before it pulls right out the station. So we do that, we do another Train Sim World, we do another Life is Strange, and boom! End of month vlog, everybody! Survived the whole month, yes you did! So how did you feel about this month? Was it a good month for you? Did you enjoy it? What was your standout moments? Was there a particular game you particularly liked, or was it all a little bit of like just, I'm happy being here kind of stuff? I personally felt like I let you guys down. I tried my hardest of every single video like I always do, but like last month having that Titanic week, like they are always a big month. We have a lot of traffic coming through the channel. So after one of those ends, like I tried doubly hard to make sure that like the channel is as good as it can be. Try and like encourage some of those people that are just interested in Titanic to stay in to check out other stuff. And I feel like, I don't know, I did a bad job of that. The month started off okay, then it kind of bottoms out, and then at the back end it picked back up again. People didn't dig Tomb Raider as much as they did. I learned a lesson. That was a long game and I did it every single day in their very long episodes. People were watching it, but they were telling me like, these are too long. I don't have this much time every single day to watch this. So it was kind of like a rubber band effect. Some people like 4 days later were still kind of finishing episode 1. So I won't do that again. Like, that was too much in your face every single day. But yeah, coming up this October, what we're going to be doing on the channel? Well, October, synonymous with horror games, Halloween, that kind of stuff. I would like to do some horror games, although I am a bit nervous because last time we did horror games, it just bottomed out. But I don't care. It's not about the views. I want to play what makes me happy. I want to give you guys diversity of content, and that includes horror games. I would share some specific games, but it's a little bit too early for that. But at the time of recording this, I haven't got my calendar are made for October. I got a short list of games, but I'm going to keep them for my Patreon people, so I want to give them the heads up. Sorry. But if you want to become a Patreon, there's a link underneath the video. For as little as $1 a month, you can support the channel, you can support me, help keep this going as long as possible. But it's totally cool if you can't. I know not everyone is able to donate, and that's absolutely fine. You guys being here, watching the videos, liking the videos, commenting, all that jazz, sharing, that's amazing. Like, that is the purpose of the channel. I just want to entertain you guys. That's my life mission, is to entertain you. Are you entertained? Anyway, on that bombshell, that is going to be an episode right about there. It's been a crazy month, but next month, let's try and make it an even better month. Oh yeah, and you got Titanic Zombos coming up next month. Look forward to that. Anyway, do leave a comment down below of your thoughts and opinions. I'm eager to hear your feedback. You guys help shape the future of this channel. I listen to what you say, and sometimes it either calms my worries or it confirms my darkest fears. So let me know what you're thinking. And on that bombshell, thank you for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye, everybody!